What is Brahman?
Highest.
It's the highest, supreme, ultimate, beyond which there is
Nothing.
nothing. Very clear? Yes? Is there anything outside the ocean for a fish?
No.
The moment it comes out,
It does.
it dies. So it cannot really exist. There is no outside. Yeah? At least a fish has that chance to experience that, oh, there is something that is outside. We don't even have that chance because there's nothing outside. The outside does not exist. Yeah? We are in an ocean of prana. We are like fish in that ocean of prana. Yes. In this ocean of prana only we are born. Here only we play for a while, do our drama. Here only we die. There is no outside. It is nothing really. Yeah? Just an ocean of prana. Yeah. What is next?
It is that which is indestructible and can never be destroyed or diminished.
That is the definition of the word
Akshar.
Akshar. Only Vandana is attending.
She is the representative.
She is like the front bencher. We part of that.
अभी चुप
गेस्ट को बोलने देते हैं हम लोग.
जयश्री का जगह ले ली है. नहीं थोड़े few months ago she was doing that.
Should I take it as a compliment? Yeah,
Compliment.
You gotta go for TTC if you haven't already gone.
Next follow.
That which is constant and unchanging, that all-pervading one consciousness will be Satchidananda.
Understood? That which does not change, on which all the changing is really based on. We already did this, yeah, in detail. Yeah. It is
Because Shiva consciousness is like the supreme kind of thing, right? So because they always relate Shiva as Satchidananda.
so in the Shastras, they call the Brahman consciousness as Shiva. Yeah? And then that Shiva consciousness is all pervading. It is really just acknowledging that Brahman consciousness, the existence of the Brahman consciousness. And if you really understand the sutras which are there in Rudra Puja, it is only that from this everything has come out. Yeah? Jal, Tat, Vayu, Agni, Akash, everything has come out of it. Everything plays in it. Everything goes back into it. That's what the entire chant is really about.
Even in Ashtavakra, there is Udyanti, Khilanti.
Yeah. So that's the only tattva that is worth worshipping. Yeah. That's the tattva Guruji worships. And then of course, we've made little other small idols. Because somebody likes the form of Krishna, somebody likes the form of Rama, that's fine. It's all sweet. Yeah? But understand that the God is not in that one or two idols. What are we worshipping? Is that tattva, that Brahman consciousness, that tattva of Adi Yajna. Yeah, Adi Yajna, what did Guruji say it is? Adi Yajna.
Brahman.
That principle, that tattva, okay, let me explain principle. Fire, earth, water behaves in different ways in our body. What decides how fire behaves, how water behaves, how earth behaves is the tattva of Adhibhut. Got it? Yeah. How the mind also starts behaving. Sometimes you're fine, sometimes you're very angry. All this, when fire comes up, then there is anger. Anger comes up, it increases the fire and they feed into each other. Who's laid down this principle? That principle is Adidaiva. Are you understanding principle? Yeah? And then the Brahman consciousness is all pervading. Everything comes out of it. Everything goes back into it. It is the supreme silence. Yeah? And it is the only thing that is unchanging, non-changing, and it is the only formlessness. What decides all this is the Tattva Adi Yagya. Tattva is clear?
Element.
Element.
Just like you had the niyati, you decide about the karma, which karma should go to.
Perfect. Perfect. So you have a Tattva for every Akasha, every realm. These are the Tattvas. Yeah?
So the doshas and gunas would be under the Adi Bhuta.
Yes. So basically now how this entire Prakriti is going to run, all those principles are laid down by Adi Bhuta. So Rajas, Tamas, Sattva is all the game of Adi Bhuta. Beyond a certain point, Rajas, Tamas, Sattva doesn't affect you. How to reach that stage is what this chapter is about. 8-2 Adi Yagya Katham Kutra
Adi Yajna Katham Kotra
Dehe Asmin Madhusudana
Dehe Asmin Madhusudana
Prayan Kale Cha Katham
Prayana Kale Cha Katham
Neyosi Niyatatma Vihi
Neyosi Niyatatma Vihi.
What is Adi Yagya? We're still at Arjuna's questions. We have explained all this. I'm just translating. Adi Yagya Katham Putra. What is Adi Yagya? Dehe Asmin Madhusudana. How does he dwell in the body? Prayana Kale Cha Katham. Prayana Kale,
At the time of death.
at the time of death, how? Nenyosi Niyat Atma Vihi. How to remember him at the time of death? Or how do those yogis who've reached that stage remember him at the time of death? Yeah, so
So it's how to remember Brahma consciousness during the time of death.
yes. So we did know Adi Yajna. Adi Yajna is the Brahman consciousness tattva. Yeah. So the question is, what is Adi Yajna? How does Adi Yajna even rest or dwell in this body? And how at the time of death, when it is leaving the body, how to remember it? How do I keep this remembrance? These are Arjuna's questions. Now is Sri Bhagwan Vacha. 8-3 Aksharam Brahma Paramam
Aksharam Brahma Param
Swabhavo Adhyatma Uchyate
Swabhavo Adhyatma Uchyate
Bhuta Bhavodbhava Karo
Bhuta Bhavo Bhavakaro
Visarga Karma Samnitya
Visarga Karma Sannitya
Aksharam Brahmam Paramam. I explained that. Brahman is Akshar, means indestructible. Paramam, supreme. Swabhavo Adhyatma Uchyate. What does it mean? Adhyatma is your Swabhava. We spoke about it in the morning, no? Yeah? Swabhava. My Swabhava is Adhyatma really. Knowing my Swabhava means spirituality. That's all spirituality really is. Bhuta Bhavod Bhava Karo. That which causes all these bhutas to come up. What is bhut?
The 5.
Anything that is material is bhut. Adhi, bhut. Bhut, akasha. Material realm of existence. Physical realm of existence.
So what is that? Bhuta Bhava Bhavaka.
That which brings this bhut into existence. Bhoot is not the Hindi bhoot ghost, huh? Visarga karma samnitya. Visarga, going away from yourself. Visarga. Hindi mein what is visarjan?
Yeah.
Visarga, going away from yourself, is called karma.
The word visarg means going away.
This is so beautiful. You're just writing, but you put a little focus on it. Being in my swabhava is adhyatma. Going away from my swabhava is
Karma.
karma. You getting it? When do I create karma? When I go away from my swabhava. Yes. When do I go away from my swabhava? I get attached to this and that. I want this. I like this. I don't want that. Big drama that I create. That creates karma. Because I've gone away from my swabhava. If I stay with my swabhava, I already know I am that Brahman consciousness. Yeah? What is there to want or run after or crave for? Yeah? You like somebody's shawl? You'll be wearing a shawl. Blue shawl. Beautiful shawl. I want that shawl. Yeah? Finished. Attachment, no? Just a thought in the mind. I have stolen the shawl. I've created a karma. Just by that thought, I want her shawl. Seeing this? I have moved away from my swabhava. Yeah? My swabhava, I realize I am all pervading. I'm the Brahman consciousness. I'm in him, in her, in him, in her, in him. Oh, I'm everywhere. So what? She's wearing that shawl. It is mine only. Completely different perspective happens in life. Your Chetana is not directed outwards anymore. It's completely inwards. It's become tame. It listens to you. You have become the master of this Chetana. It doesn't keep running in every direction like a wild horse anymore. It's within. Get it? Yeah. So recognize this. When do I create karma? Whenever I am away from my swabhava. Yeah. And what is adhyatma? Being in my swabhava. What is karma?
Away from
Oh,
I didn't think of that.
I like that cat.
can I adopt that cat?
Yeah, we actually become like a cat. We are no more like, because we are attracted to that.
Stop going away from your swabhava. Recognize. Did you fill that bag with your ragas and dveshas?
Getting there.
Is it full? Show it to me, everybody. Can anybody beat Vandana? This shows honesty with your own self. Huh? It's not about me. I don't get anything from your bags. It's your honesty with your own self. So pat yourself on the back. If it's full. Good. Drop ragas, drop dveshas. Recognize moving away from my swabhava is karma creation. Yeah? We'll talk more in detail about karma, but later. Yeah? First we see the next sutra. 8-4. Adhibhutam sharo bhava.
Adhibhutam sharo bhava.
Purushascha adhidaivatam.
Purushascha adhidaivatam.
Adhiyagyo aham eva.
Adhiyagyo aham eva.
Dehe deha bhritam vara.
Dehe deha bhritam vara.
Adhibhut is Sharo.
Destroyed.
Brahman was what? Akshar. Yeah? Adhibhut is Shar. Shar means that which can be destroyed. Yeah? Purushascha Adhidaivatam. Now is the big thing. What is Adhidaiva?
The principle that governs the devas.
So, first even forget the devas first. The Purushas. When you moved out of the pool of consciousness, who moved out? What was formed?
I, the form.
Yeah, what was that?
Ego.
Purusha. Purusha is formed by getting out of the pool of consciousness. Yes? That is Adidaiva. This Purusha can get into a physical form, go through several lifetimes, realize its folly, come back to its Purusha form, but still carry on some ragas and dveshas, because you also gets away very difficult, with a lot of difficulty. So the Purusha, which is not in a physical body, is a deva. Yeah, so now we're going to learn different levels of these devas. I just said deva, but there's a special loka where they're just devas. We are talking about daiva right now. So there is an entire list we are going to go through. Different types of realms of existence where Purusha, devoid of the physical body, exists. Yes?
So how is this Purusha Deva different than what you had said, like humans have 6 this thing, and 7 is all the Gandharvas and all of them, and 8 is the Deva.
Same.
So that, but it's different levels of it.
Yeah, we're coming to the same explanation. Some of them are new, no? Step by step. Yeah, so we're coming to that. So understand that they are Purushas, but yeah. So their realm of existence is Adidaiva. Yes. So it is the same devas that grant me a boon, and it is the same devas that are electricity somewhere and magnetism somewhere. Gravity is also the same deva. Basically energy. I forgot about the slide. Adibhut is that which is sure. Yeah. Adidaivik. Just energy impulses. Subtle bodies without the physical body is devas.
When you say devas, we are talking about Asura?
Yes, everything. So, see again, they've used similar words and they confuse us a lot. So, Daivam here means the Purusha without a body. Got it? Understand it that way. Purusha without a body is energy. How will energy exist? How does zinc know what zinc has to do? How does magnesium know what it has to do in your body? How does phosphorus know what it has to do in your body? Yeah, these only combinations form a vitamin here and there in your body and help you see, help you get some energy, increase something in your body. These are all daivas. This whole body is a city of daiva. Yeah, you're not one. Astonished? Purusha means that who lives in the Pur. What is the Pur?
City.
Rampur, Sitapur. Remember Raipur, Nagpur. Pur means city.
Yeah.
That who lives in the city is Purusha. You live in a city. You're not by yourself. You're not alone. Yeah. Different metals in your body have different effects. Yeah. metals, I mean magnesium, phosphorus, sulfur, all these are there in your body. Remember, no? Chemistry class? Yeah. Now we started with little things like that. Let's go to higher things. Yeah. They exist all around here also. They are in the same plane, here only. But I cannot see beyond a particular range. Yeah. I cannot hear beyond a particular range. Physics class, we all remember this? Yeah. I have a range in which I exist physically. That is why I cannot experience them here through my eyes or through my ears or through touch. Yeah, I cannot smell them, and of course I can't taste them. Yeah, I cannot perceive them because I'm limited to these 5 senses. But they all exist here, right here. This room is not full of just 35-40 people, it's more. Yeah, that is the Adi Daivik level. The level of energy impulses. Yes. So, for examples, you have energy in the body, you do things, activities happen. Yeah. Where is this energy coming from? I am earth element. I eat food. That is also earth. Yeah. Now, this earth element, if it has a deficiency of vitamin B12, what do? I eat more of that food which has vitamin B12. What is this vitamin B12? All these energy impulses existing in that particular vitamin that supplement this, and I get my energy back, or whatever. It comes back to its normal level. Yes? Daivam Shakti is all the energy impulses, not only which run this body, which run the entire universe. Yeah? Everything is run by Daivam. Everything, all activities happen because of that. Yes? Even gravity is a Daivam. Yeah? Electricity, magnetism, yeah? Everything is a Daivam. Everything that you see around you, every little cell in your body has the energy to really do its function. How does it do its function? How does the nose know that I have to smell? Why don't you see through the nose and smell through the eyes? Why doesn't that गड़बड़ happen? स्वभाव कौन डिटरमाइन कर रहा है? ये एनर्जी डिटरमाइन कर रही है स्वभाव. समझ रहे हो? हाँ. What determines how a particular cell in the body is going to function is Daivam. Yeah? Yeah. For example, in a mother's womb, yeah, a baby is born from one cell. Now that one cell multiplies, somewhere it multiplies and becomes a foot, somewhere it multiplies, becomes an eye, somewhere it becomes the heart. How does the cell know that I have to be the heart and I have to be the eye, and the other one knows I have to be the foot, the other one knows I have to be the hair? How? How does it know where to go? That energy that is running this entire universe, that is Daivam. Got it? 33 koti energy impulses have been counted. There must be more. Translate?
33 million.
33.
330 million.
330 million. Energy impulses. Some we have discovered in our chemistry lab and physics lab, but some we have not. Yes? This I already explained to you. Water evaporates, becomes steam. Yeah? The energy behind this phenomena, yeah, is the gap in the middle is Brahman Shakti. Yeah? But that energy which is the water, and the energy which is the vapor. That energy also is different energies, has different states of existence. That is the Daiva. The Daivam is translating from this to this, and the basis on which it works is Brahman consciousness. So, all the metals, everything that you know in your periodic table, remember? याद है थोड़ा सा chemistry class? Yeah. All liquids, all metals, all you have done all this in school, remember? Yes. Everything has its own characteristic, its own nature. What is it that gives it that characteristic or that nature? Daivam, or that Purusha which is not embodied in a physical form.
Thus, all activities in this universe is run by small energy impulses called devas. They are not mythological figures flying in the sky with wings, wearing crowns, etc.
Got it? So again, don't go back to mythology. Your big idea of Indra Devta is,
Sitting on elephant.
yeah, one elephant he has flying in the sky. Elephant also has wings. Everything white color. No.
All the Akshar
Crown.
dancing in his coat.
Yeah, all that is not happening, guys.
The same trigger got the same response from him. Last time also the same thing happened.
हाँ, बोलो.
Really hard.
I was just wondering, I think it was Isha Masuri covered, devas, all activities, when you say all activities are happening with the impulses of the devas, right? They are also bringing karma to us. Is that still
Yeah.
part of that?
Yeah. Coming.
Okay.
Slowly.
Sorry.
We are not jumping too much.
Some people are just first
Yeah,
time.
okay, sorry.
Let's get it done.
You said sorry twice before.
Yeah, so a quick revision. Adi Bhautik is physical realm of existence, right? Yeah, it's solid, it's stiff, it's gross. So it can be compared to ice. Yeah. Adi Daivik level is still not the formless. There is still that subtle body which is the form. Yeah, that can be compared to water. Yeah, and Adi Yajna or Brahman consciousness is what? Not vapor, clouds. Or the sky. Yes. Adhyatma is knowing your own Swabhava. Yeah. We discussed this a number of times now. Yes. So let's understand what is karma. This is again a repetition. Vyakti or a person is Adi Bhut.
Ardha Chetana is Adi Daiva.
Yeah. Ardha Chetana means, what is Ardha Chetana?
Awareness.
What is the
Partial
meaning?
awareness. Partial awareness.
Yeah. Where are you on the graph?
In between.
Somewhere in between. Yeah. Ardha Chetana.
Purna Chetana Adi Yajna.
What is Purna Chetana?
Complete.
100% awareness. 100% I am there. Yeah. So what is the difference? Before this was the fire and now it is the flame. But what is the difference between a fire and flame?
It's controlled.
It's not as scattered,
And,
more steady.
and
Fire can be put out. Right?
It's stable.
what else do you see in the picture?
There is some crystal.
It's everywhere.
Fire is running everywhere.
Smoke.
Smoke. You're clouded, no? What is less awareness? Ardha Chetana. Clouded vision, clouded understanding, not 100% there, not 100% in the present moment. Yeah, there is a lot of smoke that clouds. Smoke of concepts, smoke of raga, smoke of dveshas, smoke of what I believe, what I know, what I think is right.
Smoke of
Yeah.
ignorance also.
Smoke of ignorance, all this is smoke of ignorance. Yeah. When you come to Purna Chetana, then it is the pure flame. No smoke, just pure flame. Yeah. The smoke is created by you. Yeah. You have created it. So that fire also you have created. Your job is to find that flame that you did not light. That which you are. Fire is the fire I lit. With what?
Curiosity.
Yeah. All my ragas, dveshas, concepts, right, wrong, good, bad, that is where I created all that fire and smoke. Yes, this is the fire I have lit. And which is the fire I have not lit? The flame.
Agni.
Agni.
Adi Yagya.
The Brahman consciousness. That light which I did not light, which takes everything along, in which everything dissolves. Yeah, that which is always lit. Yeah, that is what is the light of Adi Yagya. Yeah. Now we'll go to. This is what Guruji said, if you remember. Adi Yagya is the merging of the seer, sight and seeing. Drishta, Drishya और दर्शक तीनों एक हो जाते हैं. Now we move on to quickly revising karma. So this will help the person who's absent.
Yeah.
Okay. Quick revision of karma. Why? Otherwise the next sutra will not be clear. Yeah. Very quick revision. Most of you have done it. Yeah. So you have to give me the answers. Yeah. So we start with what was there at the beginning of creation? Brahman consciousness, nothingness, silence. This Brahman consciousness gave birth to Purusha and Prakriti. And how is karma created by all us Prakritis? Through ragas and dveshas. Just raga and dvesha?
Attachment.
So raga plus thought is equal to karma. Dvesha plus thought is equal to karma. Raga plus speech is equal to karma. Yeah? Not just that what I speak, but that what I think about speaking and I withdraw it. I don't say it. That also created karma. Yeah? So dvesha plus speech also creates karma. Yeah? Raga plus action creates karma, and dvesha plus action creates karma. Very clear? Yes. Examples of ragas?
Bagfuls.
Bagful है बताओ कुछ harmless examples बताओ.
I like ice cream.
I like ice cream creates karma. Food,
Cars.
clothes, cars.
Cell phone.
Cell phone karma कितना है अभी? Yeah, you say I'm going to keep it aside. I'm not going to bother every 5 minutes here on WhatsApp, every 5 minutes on Facebook, every 5 minutes on Twitter. Yeah, you keep going back to email again and again and again. Nobody is emailing you. Nobody has the time to think about you, but you keep checking your email. Have you noticed? I've created cell phone karma. Noticed? Give me some examples of dvesha.
Not like winter.
I don't like winter.
I don't like all of it.
Like that color.
I don't like that color.
Like
Also.
Donald Trump's hairstyle.
Okay. That is the latest karma created by all.
Arrogance in other people.
I don't like arrogance in other people. Yeah. Any dvesha towards people, situations or things. Is there a fourth category? No. Everything can be categorized in these three.
There's also fear.
Fear. I was thinking that. It's a combination of raga and dvesha. Right?
So
Fear.
now we have seen this. No, every raga has a corresponding dvesha. Every dvesha has a corresponding raga. It might be hidden sometimes. Yeah, I say, keep the room clean. Keep the room clean. What is really the hidden dvesha? From a dirty or messy room, I have dvesha. And then I have dvesha towards the person who is messy in the house. Just from one raga, so many dveshas came out. And the other way around. Are you seeing this? Yeah. So karma is created by these small little attachments here and there. If you can just be with what is. Yeah? Does that mean, okay, messy room, so I don't clean it up? Does it mean that? No. You do your action. Just don't be attached to it. Yes. Does this mean if the child is making a mistake, I don't correct the child? No. Yeah? You correct the child, but no attachment. He should listen to me, she should listen to me, he should not do this, this will spoil his future. That goes on inside is the raga and dvesha, is the creation of karma. Yes? This creates the karma bag. Yeah? So, karma is created not just by positive but also by negative impressions, and they keep collecting. Yeah, my bag has become full. What to do?
Empty the
How?
Go.
Get a bigger bag.
How do I reach an empty bag?
First of all, not meditate any future karma. So for that we have to practice all the knowledge what we are doing. And for the past we can do meditation, kriya and all those things.
So let's understand that there are 3 types of karma. So first is your sanchita karma, a bag that you have created from the past, and you're carrying it. Is it past of just this lifetime?
No, many lifetimes.
Many lifetimes I am carrying. All attachments from many lifetimes I carry in my sanchita. So sanchita is past karma. What is the second? Prarabdha means
Current.
all the past sanchitas that have started sprouting and are growing right now. Yeah. I have to go through it. It is my current karma, prarabdha. Yes, my only sanchita seeds from the past. Today I have decided it's time. Yes, so it is prarabdha karma. Sanchita I can erase by meditation. How will I erase? Give me an example. I meditate, but I have a very strong sanchita karma. Vandana did this to me 2 years ago. That seed is sitting there. Then,
Don't hold on.
but you said by meditation it will go away.
Let
Because
go.
you're going back to the Purusha at that time.
Huh.
And that's when the sensations and everything goes away.
Just let go.
What was the sentence? Sanchita can be wiped away or erased by meditation. I have a past seed with Vandana. It's in my head. I meditate. Does it go away?
By doing meditation and sadhana, it washes away.
Have you noticed impressions become lighter and lighter? Yeah? You say, you know what? If it was that 6 months ago who I was, I would have really screamed and shouted in this situation. But today I'm so calm. How? So meditation affects me in a certain way. What is that way we have to understand? Guruji spoke about chhap, impression. Yeah? So just like a raga or dvesha makes an impression, meditation makes an impression of silence in you. Even if for 1 second you manage to find that gap, that silence in between thoughts, yeah, or in that Shakti going up, in the Prana Shakti going up, you manage to just be in that silence, in the core of the heart. Yeah, that is one impression. Again, next day meditation, another impression of silence, another impression of silence. That's how the impression of silence becomes bigger in you, and this impression of silence wipes away certain scenes. Yeah? Silence takes over sound. That's how these seeds get wiped away from the past. Got it?
But even the knowledge works in the same way. When
Absolutely.
you're listening to knowledge, there's so much silence.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So it's not just meditation. All the tools that Gurudev has given you. He has given you knowledge. He's given you the technique, Kriya. He's also given you satsang. Have you noticed? When you're just singing that bhajan in that bhava, that you feel that expansion. No words, just in that bhava. Yeah, maybe you're just repeating Rama Rama or Krishna Krishna. You're not saying anything sensible or great. But the bhava of devotion creates impressions of silence within you. Yeah? The door to infinity is through bhava, not through vichara. What is vichar? Thoughts. What is bhav?
Feelings, emotions.
Feeling is also vichar.
Experience.
Pure experiencing. We spoke in the morning, when you're feeling that expansion, that love towards your loved one. Yeah? You're just being in that expansion. That is bhava, pure experiencing. When I give it those words, the moment I put a tagline, love, hate, whatever, I have moved into vichara. Yeah? Not even feeling, just pure experiencing is bhava. Only pure experiencing is the way out. Vichara will never get you out of Chittakasha. Are you getting this? Chitta equals to thought, equals to mind. The only way out is silence. Yes? Silence cannot be experienced in vichara. Silence is experienced only in bhava. Pure experiencing. Just being with what is pure experiencing. Got it? This we've manipulated a lot. Bhava is emotion, feeling. Go back to Sanskrit. Drop your Hindi and Marathi and Urdu, whatever.
They say they think bhava and bhavna is the same.
Bhavna, Hindi word, emotion. Bhava, Sanskrit word, pure experiencing. Got it? It's not bhavana. Bhava,
Comes from bhava, just to be.
to be. Got it? So
When you're near Guruji, you have that bhava.
You have that bhava. Yes. Pure silence. That again, one more impression of silence. Slowly, this impression of silence becomes bigger in you, and these thoughts of nonsense, raga, dvesha, and like this, like that, all that reduces. When this increases, this starts reducing, lots of sanchita just starts fading because the space is only so much. If this increases, this has to reduce, no option. It just wipes it away. It's like an eraser. Its job is to erase. So that is how sanchita gets erased. Got it? Yeah. Now come to prarabdha. Some of my sanchita, I did not get it erased in time. It has sprouted in life. Current job, current spouse, current children, family situation, financial situation, job situation, whatever, relationship situation, you are there. That is called prarabdha. Can I do anything about it? I have to go through my prarabdha. But if I'm in a very difficult prarabdha and I really want to get out, there has to be a way. Tell me a way. Come on.
High-tech application to Guruji.
High-tech application.
But you said that there's always an exit.
So highway पे कितना जाते हो? Yeah, ठीक है. The longest between two exits will be 5, 7 miles, 10 miles. Yeah, you will find an exit. Yeah, that exit will come after 10 miles. I don't know how long 10 miles are in your years, number of human years, but it will come. But if I'm still clouded by my emotion and hatred and ragas and dveshas, will I see the exit? Have you noticed in life? You're driving, you're thinking, and you say, oh, I missed the exit. Happens? That's exactly what happens even on the journey of life. So while on the prarabdha path, you can miss the exit if you're lost in your ragas and dveshas. That is why always be in knowledge, always be in meditation. When that clarity is there, you will be able to see the exit and take the right decision. Yeah? Yeah? So prarabdha, that is the only way. Most of it, I have to go through it. Yeah? What is the third?
Agami.
Future.
Third is agami. What is agami?
Future.
Future karma.
Seeds
Yeah.
that are sown.
Yeah. Today I'm going through a difficult prarabdha. What will I keep doing?
Some ragas and
Yeah, I don't like this. I don't want this to happen. Why is this happening? I'm throwing seeds. I'm throwing seeds. Every time I say I don't like, I want, I don't want, I'm throwing seeds. Yeah, what are these seeds going to do? This agami only becomes sanchita tomorrow and then sprouts. So you see the cycle? That's a vicious cycle. Agami only becomes sanchita, that becomes prarabdha, again that becomes agami, and that you're caught up. Yes? So how to put it back into the bag? What can I do about my agami? It's not sprouted yet, no? What to do? We understood how to work on sanchita, we understood how to work on prarabdha. What about agami?
This is in your control, so prevent it. By
How?
again, meditation,
Like
satsang,
a cause
Yeah.
and awareness.
sangha,
Appear.
awareness.
100% awareness. Living moment to moment to moment here in the now. When I'm moment to moment here, what will happen?
I will not throw those seeds.
Perfect. Bullseye. I will not throw those seeds of raga and dvesha because it's so sharp, so much here. Again and again, aware. Again and again, aware. Here. Those seeds only will not get thrown. Yeah? So I've stopped throwing now. Yes? And I'm going through all my sanchitas, whatever, erasing them through my meditation, everything. And most of them get erased. Prarabdha, what I started, I will go through that. Then what will happen? What will happen?
we'll start getting in. Bag and start getting
And
in. You will not create any karma.
Inlet.
what is that called? Come on, your voice is
Moksha.
Jivan Mukta.
Jivan Mukta. Yes. So you can become a Jivan Mukta while living in this body. You do not have to wait for death. Yes, very simple process. It is, no? Yeah. So meditation plus knowledge helps in erasing karma. Is just meditation sufficient? Is just knowledge sufficient? Both together. They feed into each other. Both are required. Remember your happiness program? First day, what did you learn? Live in the present moment. Then what did you learn? Come on, pranayama bastrika was taught first day. So you started the technique also, meditation technique also, and knowledge. Hand in hand, Gurudev taught you. He could have just taught you in 2 days. 2 दिन में करते हैं. सुदर्शन क्रिया सिखाओ, चलो bye bye. Go. Figure it out. Did you do that? He gave you both. Why? It means both are important. Master will not say even one word extra more than is required. Master will not give you one thing also extra more than is required. He doesn't have the time for any extra. Yeah? Whatever he has given, even a single word from the Master's lips, never ignore. Never. Even if your intellect disagrees with it. Even if your mind comes up with a big dvesha, no, Guruji, I don't want to do it. Guruji said, do it. Finish. Yes, Guruji's told you, live in the present moment. First point of happiness program. How many of you doing it?
Prayas jari.
Prayer.
Good. The awareness को और ऊपर लाना है, हाँ? Even more, even more, even more.
So does seva come under knowledge?
Absolutely. What does seva do? Tell me, what is the meaning of seva? Why do seva at all?
Keeps you in the present.
Why did you come out of the pool of consciousness?
Because of I.
I. What does seva do?
Self-focus.
Seva is you. It takes you away from that I and for some time focus on you. It wipes away that impression, that strong impression of I gets wiped away. It becomes lighter and lighter and lighter. And then you start helping others. You move from selfishness to selflessness. You don't think by you organizing a course you did a big thing. People come, no, I organized 10 people course. Wow. Nothing you did. It was time karma for those people to come to the course anyways. You would have not organized, it would have gone through some other channel. You are just a tap. Water is flowing. Yeah? So it's not you. So drop the ego that comes out of seva. In fact, understand it is to bring the opposite of ego. To drop that ego, to bring that sense of helping others out. Yes, and when that
chance to do something for others.
yes. So do that. Yes. If you don't know what to do, contact Jayashree. Local teacher has lots of seva projects. Yes. See that you do some seva. If you are very busy, do some online seva. Yeah. I have a lot of online seva and Jayashree has a lot of local seva. Please contact us. Yes. There is always seva out there to do. That keeps you going in knowledge. The stronger you are in seva, the stronger your knowledge will become. Not prabhava jnana, swabhava jnana. How does that work? Tell me.
It is your nature to help.
Beautiful. Yeah. You start working on that pure space, that gap, by doing seva. The silence that comes after seva, have you noticed? Okay. After seva, you just come and sit and meditate. Wow. It feels so good.
I think it's also because it helps put into it helps identify your cravings and aversions for being cravings and aversions. You don't recognize them as such until you see somebody who doesn't even have the basic necessities that are, in such a limited angle.
Yeah.
That when you see that, you're like, why am I upset about what's out here and what's out here?
Yeah, absolutely. Mohit really has helped a lot of people who are deprived of the basic things that we have in life. Yeah, that is why he can speak from that level. If you didn't even understand, that means you've not even started on the path of seva. Do little bit. Even if you're very, very busy, you can find some time where you think of not I. Not I should be the goal. Yeah, the impression of not I really helps in expanding your consciousness to experience that gap, that silence. There also you bring in an ego. I did so much, finished. It was supposed to be an experience of not I. And what did you do? I. You spoiled your seva, it's no more seva. Wasted effort. Yeah, other people around you are intelligent enough to recognize that. Yeah. So, recognize what you are doing. Walk the path the way the Master has given it to you. Both knowledge and meditation. And do seva also, because seva will make your foundation of knowledge stronger. Yes? Everybody?
Yes.
Homework number 2, some seva.
The video also he says you come to give in this world, you not come to take.
This is a very important understanding. Huh? But I want you to reach there by yourself. When you slowly start looking at every little raga and dvesha, what nonsense I've been running behind. I want this little thing, that little thing, this little thing. So silly. This is also nonsense. This is also nonsense. This is also nonsense. What is left after that process of elimination? You realize, oh, there's nothing to receive, nothing worth receiving in this world. When you come to this state, you are full of swabhava jnana. Then you can give. Because now your pot is full. Full of your own swabhava jnana. Your own swabhava is that love. Your own swabhava is that knowledge. Now you can give very easily. But till the time your pot has a hole, it's never going to fill up. So recognize the seva, very important. I'm not saying do it in art of living, do it anyway. Do seva. Some seva from your side, where you keep deepening the impression of not I. Yes? That will make your knowledge stronger and that will help erase karma.
In Narada Bhakti Sutras, Narada says, right, stop holding the beggar's bowl. You are the child of richest person.
Yes, it's so beautiful. You're actually begging. I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this. You're begging. How many of you still go to the temple with this, God give me this? You know what Narada calls him? Yeah? Stop doing it. So how to do every action then? Nishkam. We've done this n number of times in Bhagwad Gita. What is Nishkam?
Not
Waiting for the
karma
karma.
phala.
No karma phala. I'm not interested in the karma phala. Just focus on pure action. This has come my way. I give it my 100%, 1000%. And be done. And get moksha from it and walk. What do? One little action you complete. After that, mind starts. Maybe I should have done it this way. Maybe this should have happened. Maybe this. Maybe that. Yes? You don't take moksha from an action. You are the one who's holding on to it. Maybe I should get this from this action. Maybe I should not get this. Maybe this should happen. Mind is on a constant recognize this tendency. Yeah? Be nishkam in your action. Yeah? And then what happens when you're nishkam? You establish in pure awareness in the Purusha.